award of porcelain. The same one your other photographer, please catch the moment. Photographer, please.
Guten Abend. Hallo. Bis gleich.
Hallo. Das war jetzt angemeldet. Aber ich glaube, jetzt geht's schon.
Ich glaube, ich muss das später. Tschüss. Wir müssen es zumindest versuchen. Tasche alles. Danke. Die Tasche steht dir gut. Es war mir eine Ehre.
Not being contagious, they send the incorrect message to other people who are not in the sports community. The WHO said
Look specifically. 2028 is the next something that I think you would work hand in hand to find. I don't know it's the toughest race I've ever run, but it's the one I'm best prepared for. But I did have a dream to get to an Olympic Games, and I was very lucky, privileged to enjoy my sport on that platform. So it was part of my training. And you know, I don't over-engineer things. I'm sitting here because I started life as a relatively successful athlete, but the 10-year build-up to that was also a big learning curve for me. So yeah, this is something I feel I've been in training for many, many years.
What sort of candidate do you want to be? What sort of candidate will your manifesto when it's published? need to protect the athletes, coaches, and officials, and we need to protect the local population. So right now, I would be put in place are effectively executed in the less disruptive possible way. I would say that they are so ready to get the games done. Now we are working in fine-tuning the protection
plans for Beijing 2022. How do you view these plans?
Ancient Olympia, for a very important thing, which is getting everybody together from all parts of the world. What will happen tomorrow with the lighting of...
Tome asiento, por favor.
Muchas gracias. ¿Micrófono?
Y le pongo el micrófono ahora mismo cuando estamos haciendo la entrada.
Ah, mira, ¿ves qué bien? Esto es muy apropiado. ¿Eh?
And about I think about environment, sustainability, and also what kind.
And I think that in this moment in my life, I have the experience, both in the Olympic movement, in managing difficult situations, and in managing, together with Thomas most of the years, the development of the Olympic movement. I also have a managerial experience outside the Olympic movement and in finance, which is very much needed nowadays for what is coming. And I have a moment in my life that I've reached a moment in my life and an age that I can dedicate my time to the Olympic movement.
Our final bid. So time is running, time is very short, and Jacqueline was putting on the 7th of November, we had to give our bid. So can you imagine 2 months to deliver a bid for the Olympic Games? And thank you to the EB because you decided.
Première. Là, ce sera finalement l'héritage aussi de Paris 2024, l'héritage comme l'a dit.
Here in France, in our wonderful country, in the French Alps. Of course, in Paris 2024, but now also for our bid.
Sillonner l'ensemble des différents clusters et des différents...
Sub-competition, because if you're the boss in changing lives on the ground, we focused quite a bit on... Sport is a necessity. It's not a luxury. It has to be part of the global world. We have a saying in Arabic, العقل السليم بالجسم السليم, which roughly translated was it the brilliant mind in a healthy body. And it has to, we need to look at that balance. So sports to me should be a necessity because of all that it does, all it can contribute, whether we're looking at health, whether we're looking in terms of development, whether we're looking at in terms of contribution, the unity that we get from it, the inclusion, the respect, all of those elements should be something we should be teaching our children. So what I would like to see as my legacy is that the recognition globally that sports is a necessity, it's not a luxury.
I'm president of the International Gymnastics Federation, 8 years. I visited more than 160 countries. And I visited country, I talk with athletes, I talk with the authorities, and I talk with the Minister of the Sports. I talk with the National Olympic Committee President, and what is the problem, and what we can support. I talk each other, every country, and I understand all National Olympic Committee, all national federation is not so strong. Is fundamental of the sport is not so much strong. That's why I want support. I want to contribute for the society.
やっぱし入国した時はですね、目がやっぱし恐怖に少し支配されてましたね。やっぱどうなるんだろう、本当にコロナに感染しなくて済むんだろうかという